What's up, broskies? Welcome back to another video. I'm here sitting in my truck getting ready to start working after a whole month without posting videos, after almost a month since I haven't basically sat on my truck. I haven't worked, haven't done anything, but I'm back, broskies. And for those of you that don't know, I was in the hospital a month ago and I was there for like a week, and no, I didn't get the coronavirus. Honestly, I wish I did get the corona, because what I went through was really painful. That was the worst week of my life, and I've been recovering ever since. That's why I haven't been posting any videos, no work, no nothing. Basically, I just been sitting at home watching TV, watching movies, watering my grass. My grass is really green now. But yeah, broskies, I'm back and I'm happy to be back. Hopefully you guys miss me, because I miss you guys. I fucking miss you guys. But yeah, broski, so basically why I went to the hospital was because I got problems in my pancreas. But all this started last year in December, almost a year ago. I started getting some pain in my upper stomach, and I couldn't basically, like, I couldn't fart, I couldn't like go to the restroom. And it lasted me for like a whole week and a half almost, but it wasn't that painful back then. And my girl's like, let's go to the clinic, let's go check you up and see what's wrong. And I was like, nah, it's gonna go away, it's gonna go away. And it did go away after like a week and a half. So I didn't really pay attention to it. I didn't go check myself up. You know how we are, you know how some Mexicans are. But yeah, broskies, fast forward, last month on a Saturday, me and the homie Taco from Soco Sideways and the homie Luis and Fatty J, we went to this spot called Ray's Barbecue in Huntington Park. And that thing, when I basically opened it up, it was barbecue with like wagyu sauce. I think it's called that, like some Japanese. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And it had some mac and cheese, and it was like straight. It was straight fat. So it's like a big ass plate, and I ate the whole thing. And then after that, like maybe like 30 minutes later, I started feeling that pain again. I was like, what the hell? And I remember that pain because that shit was kind of like, it did hurt me, you know, it did hurt. So I remember, I'm like, fuck, this is the same pain I got last year. And I was like, pues fucking ni pedo. So, you know, we went to downtown LA, we kicked it for a little bit. And then I came home like around noonish, and I knocked out. And then, broskies, I slept from like noon to like 6 p.m. And then I woke up because my girl got home, and then she brought food, but I didn't want to eat because I had that pain. And I told my girl, I'm like, I have that pain again. So I took a Tylenol, and it didn't do shit. And one of my homies called me like at 12 at night. And basically, I guess he went somewhere and got stuck. So I told him, you know what? I told him, hey, you know what? It's the homie Jonathan. I told him, hey, wait, you know what? I have this pain in my stomach. Like, I don't think I can go, bro. And then he's like, oh, come on. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go pick you up. So I I drove 2 hours away. I picked him up, and then another 2 hours back. But when we were coming back, like, broskies, it started getting worse and worse. And I was like, fuck. So I told the homie Jonathan, because we were at his house like at 2 in the morning. And I told him, hey, you know what, way? Like, I'm going to go home, and then in the morning, we'll just unload your truck. So I dropped him off at his house, and then I brought the truck home. I came home with the truck. And broskies, I went to sleep by like 4 in the morning. Like, I couldn't sleep anymore. I woke up my girl. I'm like, hey, you know what? Ahora sí ya no aguanto. Like, let's go to the hospital. Like, I can't take this shit no more. So I go in the hospital, my girl can't go in, so it's only me. And you know how it goes, broskies, like, it wasn't even that packed, and I'm sitting there for 2 hours, fucking taking this pain, just sitting, getting up from the chair, fucking walking, getting up. I can't take the pain anymore. And then the doctor finally comes out after like 2 hours, after like an hour. And then he comes out, and then he's like, okay, well, what's wrong with you? I'm like, fucking bro, I have this pain in my stomach. And then he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you this drink, it's gonna numb you from your throat to your stomach, and then depending how you feel, I'll kind of know what you have. Like I'll have a general idea of what's wrong with you. So I take this drink. It's like white, and then as I'm drinking it, that shit starts numbing me like from my throat, like bad, broskies. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I was like, ah, no mames. Like I drank half of it, and then yeah, broskies. Like it was nasty. Like I can't take that feeling of like not being able to like pass saliva and like, you know. So I'm there chilling, and then broskies, the pain started getting worse, and my stomach started getting bloated. Like I started getting fat. Like that shit fucking inflated my stomach, broskies. Like I was like, what the hell? And then the doctor doesn't come. Like he didn't come. And then after like another 30 minutes passed by, and then some nurse comes. The nurse comes, and then they take me into you know, where they check the babies, the ultrasound. They did an ultrasound on my stomach, and yeah, luckily no, I wasn't pregnant. And yeah, they checked me out. The girl didn't tell me anything. Like as she was looking, she was taking, I don't know if you guys like know when you do an ultrasound in your stomach, they take pictures. She was taking a lot of pictures, so I was like, fuck, like what is she looking at, you know? Like I honestly thought I had gallstones or yeah, stones in my kidney stones. And but yeah, whatever. So they check all that. The nurse doesn't tell me anything, and then she's like, okay, well, go sit in the waiting room, and then I'll have the doctor explain to you what I saw on the ultrasound. Broskies, I wait like another fucking hour or 2 hours, I think, and then I started getting more bloated and more bloated. I couldn't breathe, and then I told the nurse at the counter, I'm like, hey, you know what? I can't take the pain anymore. So they bring morphine, broskies. They bring morphine. Bah, they slap it on. They use the needle and whatever. They threw the morphine, and then broskies, like not even a minute goes by, and I wanted to throw up. Like I couldn't. I guess I don't know. I started feeling weird. I went to the restroom. I tried to throw up, broskies. I'm like, what? But nothing would come out because I hadn't ate like anything since like the morning that day. And I'm right there in the restroom, like trying to throw up because I felt like I wanted to throw up. And I'm like, what? But as I'm doing that, like since nothing came out, it started hurting my stomach more and more. I'm like, fuck, you know? So yeah, whatever, the vomiting, I guess, the vomiting feelings went away, and then I just sat there. And then the doctor finally comes out. He tells me, okay, well, you have some liquids in your stomach that blah blah blah. I'm like, what the hell? Like I didn't understand. And then he's like, basically it happens because you have diabetes and you're eating a lot of greasy food, a lot of junk food. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, honestly I didn't know I had diabetes, or I still don't know. But he's like, basically you have diabetes, that's why you probably ate something, and that's what basically triggered your stomach. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, okay, well, since we don't have any room here, we're gonna take you to another hospital, and then we're gonna keep you in watch for like 1 or 2 days. So I was like, okay, whatever, you know. Like I was like, fuck, like I really wanted to go home that day. Like I don't like hospitals. I don't like anything that has to do with medical stuff, you know. So I'm like, fuck it. I called my girl. I'm like, hey, they're gonna transfer me to another hospital. And then I honestly thought I had to drive myself to a hospital, and not right away they called an ambulance. I have some footage I'll show you, but they came in an ambulance, and then they took me to this other hospital in Monterey Park, I guess. And then they kept me there. The first day I was there, they told me, well, we have to check you for corona. And then I was like, no mames, like I at first I didn't want to do the coronavirus test, and then the next day, but they didn't. As I'm there, broskies, they didn't feed me at all. The doctor's like, okay, well, since you're bloated, we're not gonna give you food, so your stomach goes down, you know. So they didn't feed me for the first 3 days, but the first day No food, no nothing. The second day, they're like, okay, well, we're gonna have to do the Rona test, because if you don't do the Rona test, we can't do the CAT scan or the CAT scan, the fucking IMR or RMR. I don't know what it's called, where they put you in that tube and then they scan you. I think it's MRI scan. I think it's an MRI scan. So they put me in this tube, but when they're trying to put me in there, I couldn't like lay flat because my whole stomach is so hard, and I basically couldn't lay in the bed. So I'm right there for like 10 minutes trying to lay on the bed. They put me in there. That thing's noisy. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that, but that shit sucks. It's just a big ass tube where you barely fit, and then I guess it scans you, and yeah, whatever. They take me back in the room, and then the next day the doctor tells me, okay, well, we can see that your pancreas is they only saw that the pancreas was bloated. So it was bloated, and basically he said it's because of all the greasy stuff I was eating. Since basically the pancreas got damaged, it elevated my cholesterol, it elevated my sugar. So that's why the other doctor said I had diabetes. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, fuck it, pues ni pedo, you know, like, oh well, so I'm fucked, you know. And then the doctor's like, he's like, honestly, like, I don't think you have diabetes, but we're gonna treat you right now as if you do have diabetes, because that could have elevated the sugar and all that stuff. He kind of explained all that to me. So right now they have me like on insulin, pills, a lot of pills, and I had to check my blood every day. But when I got there to the hospital, my sugar level was like at 350 or 380, I guess, when I was at the hospital. And then every day it would go down, and then yeah, finally fucking 5 days later. But broski's, like, as I'm in the hospital, I couldn't eat. They didn't give me no food for the first 3 days until Thursday and Friday. They gave me a little bit, but it was some nasty food, broski. Like, no mames, like, I think they serve better food in jail. Sorry. But yeah, broskies, I was there for 5 days. I wasn't answering my phone. I wasn't doing anything. Like, I had no desire of like checking my phone. I put it in silent. People were blowing up my phone. And yeah, broskies, thanks for everybody that reached out on my Instagram. And yeah, basically, broskies, basically, like, I didn't need no surgery. I didn't need anything like that. They put me on a strict diet, a lot of medication. I have to inject myself with insulin for, well, basically like a little bit. I think they're gonna take it away though, because my sugar level is normal right now. But like, I've been eating a lot. I've been eating good. Every morning I get up, and I can't run. Like, I couldn't run at first. Well, I still can't run, but because my stomach feels kind of weak. If I try to run, like, it hurts a little bit. So I walk around the block twice in the morning, and then before I go to bed. So that's been helping a lot. I lost 45 pounds, broskies. I don't know if you can see, but look at my cachetes. Look, I have no cachetes anymore. Look, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I lost 45 pounds, broskies. Like, no manchen. But yeah, I've been doing good. I've been good on my diet. I've been following everything, because I don't want to be sick anymore. You know, I hopefully, I'm hoping I don't have diabetes. But as of now, like, my sugar levels are normal, and I just gotta wait to see what the doctor said. I think I gotta go back like in 2 weeks, and then they'll tell me. They're gonna do blood work, and then they'll tell me. But the recovery, bro, has been like really slow, like really slow. Like, I was feeling the first week or two, no, the first 2 weeks, I was feeling like really weak. Like, I would get up and then I would get tired, like, quick, like really quick. So basically, I just been sitting at home watching TV, and I guess that's why. So, but yeah, basically this week I've been feeling good. I'm gonna start working. I started working yesterday. I started working yesterday. I felt good. Today I feel good. I'm gonna do one toll right now real quick. But yeah, broskies, like I've been recovering well. I've been good. But yeah, broskies, that's basically what happened. Like, I don't know if I explained it right. Like, I'm not good explaining stuff. I probably missed some stuff out. But changing the subject, I got some news for the 240 truck. So we're gonna start fixing it, broskies. Like, I'm tired already. Like I was thinking, as I was when I was in the hospital in bed, I was like, if I die, who's gonna fix my 240? So I'm motivated, broskies, to get it running. When I was feeling better, I started looking. Well, when I was at home sitting doing nothing, I was also checking for motors. I was trying to look for motors. I'm not gonna say what motor, but I found a motor, and I'm gonna pick it up on Sunday, and I'll show you guys what we're getting. But we're finally gonna get a motor. We're finally gonna get a swap for the troquita. And honestly, broskies, I'm excited. Alfonso's gonna go with me, and he's gonna help me out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check the compression. I'm gonna check basically any leaks or anything like that. So the motor's still in the car. When we check it out, I guess we're gonna, if everything checks out, we'll pull it out and then we'll bring it home. So that's on the next video. All right. But what else? But yeah, Christian's also back. He's gonna help me. I called him up. I told him, Christian, we got a motor for the car. Well, we're gonna get a motor hopefully, and then yeah, and then he's like, wait, I got you. I'll be there. So Christian's gonna help me out. We're gonna get the car running. I'm aiming for maybe by the end of the year, or maybe sooner. I think maybe sooner. We're gonna move pretty quick. Hopefully we move pretty quick on the car and get it running before the year ends. So hopefully you guys are excited for the troquita, and I know a lot of people want to see that car going. I'm excited too. But yeah, broskies, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions of I guess what happened to me, or if you guys went through something similar, let me know down in the comments. I want to hear it. You guys know I'll reply to everybody. But yeah, broskies, I'm back. If you guys are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It helps out the videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Wow, check out the fires, broskies. We are burning. I'm gonna get really close to that thing. I think I'm gonna go like 1 more mile, but fire is really close. Ya nomás. Alright, we got the car secured. So the street to come into this guy's house was blocked, and I just took it. I was like, fuck it. And but yeah, the fire is basically right there. Look, yeah. Oh, I can't focus. And then there's a canyon right here, like literally like right here. So if it starts coming this way, that's just gonna fucking burn down. Look at the plains. Está cabrón. The little homie's like, hey bro, my house is about to burn down, but it's alright. I just want you to come get my my project car. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, say no more, fam. I got you. So, aquí andamos. And then right here is around the corner from his house. So all this shit is dry. If it starts moving this way, bye bye, cabrones. This shit's no joke. Yeah, can't even hike or anything like that. Damn. Mira nomás. That shit looks like it's moving fast. And then it's kind of windy. Look at the trees. So, fuck, está cabrón. Nos estamos quemando. Pray for California. So look, check it out, broskies. In order to come over here in his community, I guess look, people are coming in either way, but the street's pretty much blocked. I took it. I was like, fuck it. Gotta save the homie.